Hey everybody, it's Fat Frog. Thanks for coming along. Today we are going to be doing some stuff on Ragnarok and getting ready to go. So since the last time, we got a few things done. But first, hello Micah, hello Ivan, and hello Godzilla Gaming. We're going to go pick up some gigas that we bred over here. We were able to actually get a mutation into melee. That's what this purple guy is over here. Which is what, just like plus 10, which isn't like, or 20 or something like that. So it's not a huge deal, but it's pretty cool. Interesting color though, as well. So hope everyone is doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. And then we got this guy here. Let's grab the 3 here and see what their stats are. So we've got gigas. They're high level, but they don't have like a ton of melee on them. So we're going to get them in these cryopods because they eat a lot, and also because they'll gain more XP that way. So, Sterla, hello, how are you today? Thanks for coming along. You love those 2016 videos? Oh, I'm glad you did. Bone Dust, hi, how are you doing today? Bone Dust, did you do any live streaming today? I didn't see you on. Let's see. What do we got here? So what do we all care about? Yeah, melee is only 256 on this guy. 256 and 256. Wait, somebody had I swore they had a mutation into melee. Maybe it's just not showing up. Well, whatever. It is what it is. So we'll just get these guys in here. They are gigas, so they're super powerful, even if they're not, if that makes sense. Oh, doing on stream later. Okay, cool. If I'm able to, I am going to try to do a live stream redirect. Oh, are you kidding me? We already crashed? Wow. That's not a good sign. I've verified the integrity of my game files, and I was hoping that was going to solve the problem, but whatever. We're only down when we're down for like 30 seconds. So, Pyro, hello. How are you doing today? Started watching the Genesis episodes. They're pretty good. Well, thank you. Gotta catch up on those. I'm hoping I'll have the next episode out on Wednesday. Okay. That's freaking weird. So I think it's my computer / Ark that's doing it and not the actual server that's kicking me off. No one else really plays here, so I don't have any feedback that way. Considering trying Sunken Island. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I'm pretty much off. Well, I'm often in the dark about newer video games, or even old ones, to be honest. All right, let's grab those cryopods. My Dimorphodon fell off my shoulder. And I think it's time to get rid of these Tech Rexes. I think we've got enough eggs and stuff like that. So I'm just going to tidy up there. What are your thoughts on Shasta design? Are you asking me that again? I'll have to look that up so I have some thoughts on it sometime. Right now I don't have anything. Have they done a Halloween update yet? No, and they're not going to either. So Ark Survival Evolved is pretty much all done. So to grab this guy, I might as well get rid of these wyverns too. I have enough wyvern eggs to last me for the rest of my life. Prehistoric Gaming, hi, how are you doing today? Okay. So I'm looking forward to Ark Survival Ascended. We're going to be doing some different things here on the channel. Not really different, but more of, we're going to increase the amount of things that we're doing, basically. So I hope that. You seen Nublet's last video? I heard about it. I was watching Ross Clark's video, and I saw that Nublets was talking about Snail Games spending all their money or something like that, which is pretty typical of humans in general. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll check that video out, but he does have some good videos. I do like his content. Do love Ark, but please switch out Snail Games. Totally agree with that. Snail Games is not really doing Ark any favors. So let's get these guys in here, and then let's grab these wyverns as well. I don't need all these breeding wyverns around. So when Ark Survival Ascended comes out, though, there's going to be no cryopods, and so that's going to make life more difficult, but it should be interesting because they'll come out eventually. It's not like they're not going to come out. Whatever happened to Stardew Valley? I have played a bunch of Stardew Valley. I just haven't done any on the channel. Not really sure how to play Stardew Valley on the channel. That sounds silly, I know, but like, it's also kind of true. I'm not really sure what to do with it. All right, we're getting this place cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and do some other breeding. I had a funny, well, I don't know if it's, I had a weird idea at the very least for doing the boss fights, which I don't think we're going to do today as far as like spawn any more in like we did last weekend. But I was going to do a couple of weird things. Whoa, look at this weird glitch. That Pteranodon is all stretched out. Wow. Look at that thing. That poor guy. He got like, there's a glitch in the Matrix over there. Still ready if you set up a server. I am going to try to have, I'm going to set up a community server as soon as possible when Ark Survival Ascended comes out. I do have this one, which I can post the server IP in here. If anyone's interested in playing on here, I'm probably just going to continue to play my own, solo ways or whatever. But if you want to hang out here, I'm going to keep this Ark Survival Evolved server up and running at least through the end of the year. And then I'm going to start a community server for Ark Survival Ascended. And we're going to leave that guy. Let's grab a little drink of water here. And what else did I want to do? I wanted to enable breeding, or enable mating anyway, on these guys. On these Quetzes. And then also on these Paraceratheriums that I got. So let me do that. Okay, behavior, enable mating, and then we'll do that. I only have 10 slots on this server, though. That's the other weird thing about it. Let me look at it. There we go. I tried changing the name of it, but it just keeps coming across as my custom game server or whatever. Let me edit this here quick. And then I can drop the IP down. There we go. All right. So now I got to catch up with the chat here. Let's see. When do you think the animated series of Ark will come out? I have no idea. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be like they're just going to have to do it for like on YouTube or something. It doesn't seem like they can find a streaming service, which is pretty sad. Have you thought of making a Discord server? I have. I think I probably will. I have to look into that. I've barely ever used Discord, so that's something. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? Excuse me. ASA is supposed to come out at the end of October, so I'm guessing as close to October 31st as a person can imagine. Yeah, that Pteranodon needed more than a chiropractor. No, missed half the stream. No, we just started. The stream has just been going 8 minutes here. Hopefully it won't last 16 minutes. Jonathan, hello, how are you? Prehistoric Gaming, I'm glad you're doing fine. I'm doing pretty well, and I'm in here in the resume. Okay. Cool. Let's see. All right, so those guys are all done mating. What's the gestation on this guy? 47 minutes. So let me set a timer because I'm going to need to come back for that. All right, so to claim this little baby, so I'll do that on my phone because otherwise I'll forget about him and he'll just starve to death, and that's not cool. Okay, let's see. Your doubt ASA will come out? I'm pretty sure it will come out. What state it's going to be in, I have no idea. Which, that's one thing. It's like I'm going to try to have a community server up and running basically day one for ASA, but I would not be surprised if it like is just kind of a, you know, a crap show because of the way things go. Oh, I got all these. I got to turn off the mating on these mantises. There we go. And these brontos, because I actually don't really need these eggs. I had an idea for something and then I changed my mind about it. Okay, but we do have this Quetz egg. I'm going to grab this guy. And then we'll be back in 47 minutes for the other thing. But I think I'm in pretty good shape for boss fights with Rexes, UDs, and for spawning bosses in. I think I'm okay for Gigas. Let's go take a look at that. All right. Most will buy ASA. What else will they do? Yep, I'll definitely do it. So far the poll's kind of split. We'll let that run for a little while and see what people are saying there in the chat. But right now it's kind of split where you're going to buy it or not. For some people, you're going to need to, unfortunately, upgrade your console because it's not going to be available for regular Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So that's going to be a reason why a lot of people aren't buying it. Of course, people play Ark on mobile and Switch as well, which it's not going to be available for either of those. So that's a problem. So the game itself isn't going to be all that expensive. I think it's $40 or $50. I mean, it's not bad as far as games go these days. But if you have to upgrade a whole console, then that is a big deal. So let's see about Rexes. So here's our Rexes and cryopods. So we got a zillion of those, so we should be in good shape. That way, UD-wise, so that's, what, 19 or so. Plenty there. Gigas, I guess, are a little low with, what, 12 and 16 gigas altogether. But we got another one going over here. So I think we'll keep breeding gigas. We do have a zillion cars to deal with, too. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing this stream? So this stream we're going to be doing, I don't know, a lot of little different things. We're going to be doing some taming. We've got some breeding to do. Just whatever. Lots of kind of end game things here that we're up to. So we've got a few things. Again, this is if you're just tuning in to this particular streamer map. I do kind of been doing a Noah's Ark kind of a thing. So we're trying to get 2 of each dino, and so a male and a female of each one, and have a collection in kind of a Noah's Ark style fashion. And we're trying to finish that up, you know, before ASA launches. So it's probably going to be about 3 weeks or so before that game comes out. And if I'm using my math skills right. So yeah, let's drop this guy off over here. We might as well hatch out these other couple eggs. Let's get these guys away. There we are. Let's see, you meant show for the as far as like it's never going to come out, the animated series. Well, I assume it'll come out because it's, from what I understand, it's finished. Are you guys following me? Yeah, follow me over this way, guys. So I assume the animated series is finished from the way they've been talking about it, and they're just looking for a streaming partner, but maybe it's not very good and no one wants to show it. You don't have much time today, Schmear? Okay. That's all right. I appreciate you stopping over. Okay, let's do this. And let's see, you wouldn't be surprised if ASA delays. They're kind of under a contractual obligation, I guess, to make it come out at the end of the month, from my limited understanding. So I think it's going to come out. It just might come out in just like a horrible kind of state, which would be really unfortunate if that is the case. We're going to hatch out these two guys. Put that guy in this one here, and then we're going to turn off mating on these guys, so I don't end up with any more UD eggs. Let's see. Godzilla says, I don't think Wildcard will ever deliver anything on time but DLCs, and most of those haven't been on time. The last two, I think, were, so that's pretty cool, but yeah, I don't think they're going to be out there. Jonathan, by the way, thanks for loving my content. Appreciate that. Yep, this is my own server here. Have I tamed the Rhino yet? No, I have not. Raid some people. There's no people here to raid. There's no people to raid, and it's also PvE. So, yeah, Bone Dust, thank you for the reminder to like. Appreciate that. If the game is horrible, I'll let you play it first so you can suffer and I don't have to. That is probably a good idea. I don't think it would be a bad idea at all to wait a week for ASA to play and stuff like that. Well, you're really dark, buddy. Let's go over this way and get you over that way. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. I will try suffering through. I'm planning on doing, after it releases, I plan on doing a lot of live streaming of it just to kind of get my bearings and stuff like that. But if it keeps crashing and stuff like that, I may have to, I may just have to not play it. I don't know what's going to happen. Or, try to do some single player videos or something. So we'll just have to kind of see what happens. Yes, the Frog Empire. We're trying to work on a Frog Empire here. It's a bad time of year though. The frogs are going to be hibernating pretty soon, so I'm going to lose a lot of my froggy power in a second. I'm going to wait for this thing to hit 100%. It's at 99 and then I can hatch it out. All right. Come on, Giga. All right, anything else? I guess I can put away these theories too. We're not going to hatch out any more theory, or we're not going to use any more theory eggs. I've got tons and tons of theory eggs to deal with right now, which is kind of an issue. Oh, I was kind of interrupted, I think, by the crash, Bone Dust. I am going to try to do a redirect and see if that works at all. So if you're streaming later on, I'm going to try to do, I guess it's what YouTube calls a raid, which would be a redirect. So I'll test that out and see if it works. If you're still streaming at that time. Okay, yeah, I don't really need that stuff. Let's get this guy's put away. We still have to try taming some Troodons. We haven't had any success doing that yet. I mean, we get somewhere and then they just stop. Look at this guy. Wow. There he is. That's some pretty funky colors. Actually, let's get you over here. All right, so we got a couple baby Gigas going, a couple baby Udis. And then in, what is it now, 38 minutes, we should have a baby Paraceratherium to drag over here. There he is. Well, we're definitely getting some different colored ones. I might... Oh, you're a female. Okay, so that's good. These guys are here. I want to make sure the S Plus Nanny has plenty of food. Let's just clear this guy up, too. This will help with my frame rates anyway. My name is kind of pronounced Shamir. Am I getting that right? Shamir. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that better. I'm bad at pronunciation. Let's see. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, you have to wait till you're out. Yeah, you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. What dinos do I have left to tame? I've got to look at my list. Troodons is on there. We've got Tusos. We've got the electric eels. We got to tame those guys. What else? I know there's a couple things in the water. My Mosa disappeared. I need another mate for my plesiosaur. So maybe we will take a little dive down into the water and see what we can do. I've never even attempted an electric eel tame before. Let's see. Your Genesis gameplay is amazing. Can't wait for the next episode. Well, appreciate that. Yeah, I hope and have that out Wednesday. Would like to have one out Wednesday and then Saturday this week. So in real life, my other job's sort of winding down for the season, so I should be kind of a good timing with ASA coming out and stuff, that I can kind of wrap up this live stream series and then also that Genesis series, hopefully before ASA rolls out, and then we can do a bunch of live streaming. So we've got enough car cards right now for taming. We could do some friendly PvP to set up the server. Yeah, we can do some. We might be able to do some of that. You know, we could have like a PvP event where we, you know, have some friendly PvP, and then you could even just roll the server back before the PvP event, so you get all your stuff back. That might be kind of fun. I'm not sure how it's all gonna shake out. We're gonna have to see. We'll have to see what other people want to. On this server, we could do some PvP also. Because things are kind of coming to the end here, and no one else is really established, so we can do some funky stuff on this server. I'm going to spawn in some things that don't normally live on Ragnarok, and for sure probably just spawn some random bosses and stuff like that so people can fight them if people want to join. Baby Gigas look so weird, and you pronounced it right this time, Shamir, right? Hopefully I'll continue to get that right. Okay, cool. So yeah, also Bone Dust, if you want like admin privileges, I can give you some admin privileges on this server and the next one too, because I'll need some help running it for sure. It's nice to have somebody in another time zone also helping out. So some, you know, if the server crashes or something and just needs a restart, then, you know, you can do that. Okay, let's zip back over this way. We're going to go look for some stuff. Should we do some underwater dino stuff? What do you guys think? Right now, I'm just going to buzz around here and look and see what I can see for Troodons. I don't know. Let's see, there's usually some Troodons up this way if I remember right. It's a good place to spot them without having to go too far. I'm looking forward to eventually with the new game too, there should be cross compatibility, or, you know, should be able to do cross-play rather. So eventually they're talking about December, so it'll probably be like February maybe, of, you know, console being able to play with PCs. So if you've got an Xbox, oh, here we go. This is Troodon territory. 55, 25. Yeah, those are pretty low. Maybe I should just grab a really low one and just give up on trying to do high-level Troodon taming here. Kind of wondering if that would be a good idea or not. Let's grab this 25. Maybe we can like instant tame like a 25 or something. Well, not instant tame, but like one or two. Grab this guy. We'll give it one more try here today. Why not? Oh, we also need a Calicatherium. Where are you? I saw one. Ooh, 145 male. I think we already have a male though. Let me go double check that. Sure, I can help you. Yeah, I appreciate that. What do you think is a better tame, Calicatherium or Megatherium? Well, Megatherium is definitely better against like insect type bosses and stuff like that. They're really good for gathering chitin. I really like the ranged attack on the Calicotherium. So if I had to choose, I would go with one of those guys. So where is ours? Yeah, Buzzkill is a male. There he is. So we got to keep an eye out for a high level female. And I should just grab some taming supplies too while I'm at it. I should have pretty much everything I need. And I think I say Calicotherium correctly. I googled the pronunciation there, so hopefully that's good. Alright, let's drop this guy in the taming pen. Oh, are you kidding me? What the? It'd be nice to know if this is a me problem or what. This is the kind of thing I'm expecting to happen on day one of ASA. Just kind of continually doing this kind of stuff. Come on. So for ASA, I've got to use a different server provider too. Here, let's do this. There we go. All right, we'll be back on here. All right. We are the Family Bucket. Hello, how are you doing? Lumbago, hello, how are you? What did you miss? Nothing too much. We're just kind of hanging out today, getting some work done. What kind of version of Ark do you use? Yes, I use the Steam version. Yeah, it's Ark being Ark. I verified the integrity of my game files, which usually fixes about 3/4 of the problems with this game. And where did my Wyvern go? Oh, there you are. You can stay up there for now. I got to go get taming stuff. And, oh, I should hatch out some car cards and stuff to feed to the Trudons. We'll do let's hatch out 4 of those guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Get you over into the incubator. Man, I just let loose a sneeze that would blow out your eardrums. Okay, so let's get that over there and we'll get some regular old taming supplies and stuff. Try Scum, sail out, get disconnected, log in, and drown with all your stuff that took days to get. It used to be really bad. You know, and I'm sure you remember, like if the server disconnected or something like that when you were in the air, you used to just fall from the sky and then die. So, or you would, you know, if you're flying out over the ocean, then you would be, you know, over the ocean and probably be killed by something, you know, or, you know, run out of stamina while you're swimming back or whatever. Let's grab the stuff here. Grab that. Grab some beer in case we find Calicotherium. And I think that's pretty good. Let's grab some bug dope and that stuff. I'm kind of heavy. What's so heavy? I don't need all this bug repellent, that's for sure. Not that that was super heavy. I don't need this extra meat too. Let me just throw that in there. Oh, the beer is so heavy. 84. Can barely move around with this beer. Let's get that into the poison wyvern. He'll be able to handle it. Thank you. If Ark was Breaking Bad. Wish I could play with your server, but I only got Xbox. If I could, I don't have Games Pass, so I can't play any multiplayer. That stinks. Yeah, I got stuff. I've been collecting stuff on this server for 5 years or so. Speaking of which, I think, is it the 14th of this month is my, will be my 5th year on this server technically. So I've got, or on this map game anyway, because it started out on single player technically, but it's the same stuff. I even started out as a different character. All right, so let's get you over here and let's drop the beer off there. At least beer doesn't spoil. And then I think you're on passive. Let me just double check that. Yep, okay. Hopefully nothing too shady happens up here. But I think we're going to try this true down really quickly. If it gives me a hard time, then I'm not going to worry about it. And I think we might go, you know, I'm not really sure. I'll look up and see what a Tuso tame would be like. I've never tamed a Tuso. Those guys can stay. Oh yeah, we have to hatch these guys out. They're still at 99. Okay, they'll be ready in a second. Let me look and see if I have any other things that are babies that I can get going on right away. It doesn't look like I have any babies stored up yet. I think I raised them all up. Oh, they're at 100 now. So let's hatch these bad boys out. Let's look for mutations first because we might want to keep something that's, you know, mutated. No mutations on these guys. So let's hatch them out and use them to feed to this true down. Okay. Let's grab this guy. Well, let's beat them all up here. I got an imprint on them, of course. There we go. Appreciate all you guys out there. Appreciate the comments. For those who are just lurking, I appreciate you guys too, even though I don't know who you are. I do appreciate you. Breaking Bad, then all the players will have white noses and shoots everything that breathes. Yeah, that would be it. Esteban, is that how you're saying your name? Or how I say your name? Hello, how are you doing? 5 question mark. I used to wonder what organic polymer did, and I just used it to troll my brother and make him eat it. Oh, you big jerk. Do you got more giga than 1 giga? I have a lot of gigas. So I got a bunch of babies over there. There's 2 over there. Those are the adults, and I think I have about 18 gigas going on here. All right, so we're going to beat these guys up. So it's easy for the guy to kill him here. There we go. How did you end up with so much health already? I'm used to these gigas that start out like, and then, is that going to kill you? Yeah, it did kill you. All right, well, this pike is too powerful. Okay. Put that away and beat this guy up. So mean to my babies. All right, let's get this guy down to about there, and then let's cryopod him. There we go. Well, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay, so bring this guy up. Get this guy down in health. I should raise up some more cars too. Oop, what the heck? There we are. All right, what am I doing? Beating this guy up, so I gotta put this away. There we go. Don't want to kill him. It's a form of animal abuse. There we go. I'm hurting myself though at the same time, so it's okay, right? This is going to hurt me more than it hurts them. Sorry about that. Okay, so what do we got this guy? How did you get so much damage? Did the pike go through you or what? All right, let's beat you up too. I'm guessing this is going to be enough to tame the Trudon. I don't really remember. It might take a lot more. I just want to see if this is even going to be close to working. There we go. It hasn't worked very well. I think it might have something to do with the Trudon being in a pen, but I don't really know. Okay, there we go. Let me leave the Dimorph down here too so it doesn't attack the Trudon if the Trudon attacks me. Trudon is about to know the meaning of life, I think. Yeah. Let's see. One thing I gotta... Yeah, okay. Let's head up this way. See if the Trudon has not despawned yet. There it is. All right. Hey, Trudon, what's up? All right, buddy. Here you go. All right. So there's that guy. We got to get a rifle down here. And where's the pheromone darts? I did bring them. There we go. So I'm hoping this works. There's our Trudon. Let's see. There he goes. Hey, we tamed a Trudon. Haha, good job. And it's dead, but its tail is still wagging. Oh. I feel so bad now. Well, I finally got a Trudon. Let's take a look at its stats. So it worked. Even though it's buggy, it works. So it's got, this only was a wild 25. Tamed up at 37. Its health is 400. Stamina, I don't know if that's important in a Trudon. Probably not. 180. Let's see. Weight doesn't really going to matter, but it's 170 and 161% melee damage, which is pretty bad. So we got one though. So we'll keep an eye out for a low-level female just so we can add them to the collection. Maybe someday we'll look for a higher level one and try it out. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somewhere where there isn't too much danger, but not in a taming pen. Like maybe we could throw it out here or something. On that flat ground, because nothing probably that's going to interrupt the taming is going to be over there. So let's drop our Trudon off here in the collection. Trudons are kind of like almost a shoulder pet. They're kind of like these guys here. They're kind of like Dylas as far as like their size and stuff goes. So we'll kind of put them over here. They're really cool. I wish they were... seems like they would be really great for trolling PvP. We got Hesperornis. We need a male Hesperornis. You write that down. So we need a female Trudon, male Hesperornis. Okay. Good Trudon, male Hesperornis, and a female Calicotherium. I think that's what I'm going to look for next before we go into the water. All right. Just started your old world and just got the game. Well, welcome to Ark. I just dropped my notebook. Welcome to Ark. Hope you enjoy it. I love this game. I've been playing it for a very long time. Okay, so I should be ready for Calicotherium. Should we look up and see where there's a good one or where they're spawning? Oh, not again. I accept you. All right, I'm just going to wait a second before I look again. I don't know how to fix this. I'm going to have to try and... I have to try and fix it. There we go. I mean, like I said, this isn't like... This isn't a game break. This isn't like a stream breaker because I can just get right back on here. It's not like I have to restart the server or anything, like the server itself. What do you do after punching a tree? Well, after you're punching a tree, you're going to be able to get some resources so you can make yourself a pick. Oh, crashing into that. So I didn't have anything with me. We're just going to look and do the dino scan here. Calicotherium. Well, here's a bunch of 150s, but I don't know if they're male or female. I'm just going to kind of buzz around here. I think we're just going to have to fly around. Looks like there's a bunch kind of up this way. Normally I don't use the dino scan, but we're so late in the game here that I thought I would just kind of take a peek. So I think we'll head up kind of over by that ridge. And I think we'll grab an otter so that we can stay warm. That'll be the plan. It's best when you're getting attacked by a dino so you can kill it. You are a certified Certified? You're a certified Ark teacher. Okay. Shamir, thank you for watching. We'll see you later. All right, everything's looking good. That looks a lot different without all those creatures down there. But yeah, I'm gonna grab an otter to try to keep warm. I also have some stew. Hey, buddy, do you have food on you? All right, let me grab some fish meat here. Some cooked fish meat, and then I can grab that otter. And we'll keep an eye out for other stuff as well. There are you, buddy. Hello, otter. Oh, you need to have a whole lot of points to put in here. We're going to go all melee damage on my little otter friend here. You got a good helmet on you. This guy might need it. Let's take a look. He looks pretty awesome. He might need it with this game crashing all the time and us getting abandoned. Is there anything else I needed? I think I was just grabbing the otter. Oh, I had a stew over here to help keep me warm, I believe. I got one of them, and I might as well use it before. Oh, this gives me increasing crafting speed and gain. Yeah, okay, this isn't going to make me warm, so. And I don't want to be really fast because I don't want to accidentally run into the Calicotherium as I'm taming it. All right, so we're going to head off that direction. We're going to put our awesome spyglass back on. Oh, there's a gravestone. I forgot I put that up there. I am from Manchester in the UK. Well, welcome. Welcome from Wisconsin in the United States. Dragonheart. What's your favorite map? What's my favorite map? My favorite map would be Fjordor. I do love Ragnarok. Just happen to be on this one so long, I'm kind of set in my ways. I just looked up how to get more items. I need to go to the Ingram, right? Is it clickbait? Yeah, to get more items, you just go into your menu up here. And then you have to go into Ingram's, which causes your game to crash, apparently. All right, well, if this happens every 2 minutes, then this will be a stream ender. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, my gosh. All right, fine. Yeah, this is a problem. How do I trap a wyvern? It's you got to build a trap. It's kind of, if I was near my wyvern trap, I'd kind of show you, but unfortunately, I'm pretty far away. So there's a lot of different ways to build a wyvern trap. I'm kind of screwed down here, I think now. Let's hold on, I got to do something, and we're gonna go there. All right, I'm back to work here. And oh, goody, this guy's down here and my otter's down here. That was lucky. I'm glad the wyvern isn't floating up above. I'm trying to think of something I can do to try to make this game more stable. Let's hop up here. And so I was going to show you what the Ingrams were. And so I don't know if that was... Yeah, so if you go into Ingrams, which is these little hexagons up here, you'll have all these different things that you can learn to build, learn to craft. And so then as you level up, you get those points, and then you can put points, you can buy Ingrams so that you can advance in the game. All right, now we're on our way. And we're looking for Calicotheriums. Let me put the awesome spyglass. I never had any of these problems until I started using the awesome spyglass. And I'm not going to blame it for it because this is Ark and it could be anything at all. But that is true. But I don't know. I played for a long time without any problems with the awesome spyglass. And so many people play with it, I can't imagine that it's actually causing any issues. So I'm not gonna blame it for it. All right, let's head up this way. We gotta keep an eye out. Other thing I should have looked for too is dire polar bears. We're still working on that. Otter's keeping us warm. What's your favorite map to play, and what map are you looking forward to play on ASA? So I just mentioned that Fjordor is my favorite map, just because it has crazy variety in biomes and the creatures that you can tame. But I think right now I'm just really looking forward to the island, just because, you know, that's going to be the only one that's available, and it's kind of brand new, right? But I'm trying to think, you know, what map. I'm kind of looking forward to Crystal Isles, because I never really played that map very much on Ark Survival Evolved. Not looking, you know, forward that much to the Genesis part 1. But I think I'm going to be going through them all. So it seems like they want to release a map about every month. That seems really optimistic to me. Or whatever their schedule is, seems pretty optimistic to me, but I think we're gonna play them as they come out. So let's grab, see if we got anything good here. That's gonna go in the grinder. All right. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't think Tutu. Thanks. Yeah, I'm back. We're back on Sunday. I'm going to be trying to stream, let's see, 11 o'clock Eastern time every Sunday. It's just going to try to be my regular thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I do get busy in the summertime, so I don't know what's going to happen in summer, but summer's a long ways away now. So, yeah, we got to find a Calicotherium. If there's one around here, it's going to be hard to tame. Let's see here. I'm gonna try this one more time. Let's see. What? Ark. Trying to remember what. Just give me a second here, guys. I'm sorry about all this crashing here. It's frustrating for me, obviously, too, but let's see. Let me go content. I'm trying to remember how to do something. I have to look up my own videos. Okay, let's see. There we go. I don't want to display FPS. Sorry about that, PC. Graphics settings. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Hold on, please. See if I can get this figured out for us, guys. All right. Let's see. So what I'm just trying to do right now is just limit my FPS and see if that does it. Let's go to, yeah, we'll be drastic about it. That didn't work. Let me see. Max FPS 30. Try this one more time. There we go. Let's see if the limiting the FPS is going to help us out at all. All right, so I'm back. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Hey, Chef, how you doing? If you could choose which cave creature, Arthro, Megalania, would you like to get a TLC? That's a good question. Other than all of them, I would say, I'd probably say Megalania. They're pretty good right now, but they're pretty nice. You're super excited for Aberration? Yeah, Aberration, I really barely played on that too. That would be great. Hope you do the new Ascended Ark content. I definitely will be. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing with... gotta remember to pick up my otter. And then... maybe I should go to... regular... Let's turn off the awesome spyglass. And we'll just look... regular. See if that has anything to do with anything. Aberration is honestly the best map when it comes to visuals and scenery. I think it is. I think you've got something there. It really is pretty cool. I like it. Let's see. I see you're experiencing the average PS5 server treatment. I may be. Oh, I'm still on my Be Right Back screen. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm a little flustered there with, yeah. With all the crashes and stuff. Hopefully the FPS isn't too framey for you guys. It's a little bit on the framey side for me, but I'm trying to keep this thing up and running. And so if we don't have any crashes after that, I guess I can probably try and fix things a little bit later here. Okay. All right. Looking for Calicotheriums. I'm so used to the awesome spyglass right now. It really helps you trying to find tames. Really shortens things up. I think when I launch my own server or whatever, at least for the first week, I'm going to try everything with like official settings and see how that works. Just learned wooden pistol. Didn't know there was a wooden pistol. There's a simple pistol, and then there's the weird flare gun thing. Okay, on our way again. Let me check the map, see if we're in about the right spot. I think we gotta head up this way, up into the mountains, and look for the Calicotheriums. Let's get up a little higher in altitude here. All right. I don't know if there's any bears that show up over here. Keep an eye out. Yeah, I think you're looking at the flare gun, which unfortunately is not very useful to you. Especially early on. I mean, you've got to learn gunpowder and all that kind of stuff to get it to work. I think you need to learn the flare gun to go up the chain to simple pistol and stuff like that. So it's worth it in that respect. So you definitely have to, if I remember that right, then you definitely have to learn the flare gun. Okay. As an Aberration player, there are a lot of Spino around the map and those crab things, that's for sure. As I recall, I'm not a big fan of running into the crab things, or Spinos for that matter. Spinos are pretty good creatures. I'm going to stop up here because we get some dire polar bears occasionally. So when I'm playing on Genesis, I don't get the crash, so I don't know. I'm going to have to look and see what's up with the server. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. I'm getting a server timeout message. I can try playing on other servers and see if I end up with crashes. I was playing a bunch yesterday, just harvesting meat and stuff to feed my dinos, and I didn't have any crashes. So I was really hoping that was verifying the integrity of the game files was going to fix it. Godzilla, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Derek. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see here. Doesn't appear to be any dire polar bears around. So hopefully we'll be able to stream for a while yet. Hopefully those crashes are going to go away. I feel like I shouldn't say anything that might jinx me here. So hopefully it's not too framey for you guys. Let me know if it is, and I can try boosting it up a little bit. Right now we haven't experienced any crashes, and like I said, I don't think that's it, but there's not a whole lot I can do in the moment to try to fix the issues. I think Calicotherium spawn in the redwoods as well. I haven't seen a single one though. I forgot I had this little base over here. I was trying to do a thing for one of the events. I was building a little cabin in the woods for the Christmas. Oh wow, it's a ice wyvern. What level is this thing? I don't want to turn the awesome spyglass on. Oh, this is bad. I should have looked at my stamina first. Alright, I gotta get a regular spyglass. We might have to fight this thing. Well, it's fine to fight it. Oh, I didn't see what it was there. Oh, we're kicking its butt. Must not be real high level. It's actually doing a lot of damage to me. I've got to get away from here, though. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Alright, we're going to land this beast. Die. My health is okay. My guy is not very good. Oh, it was a 180. Holy cow. No wonder why it was shredding us. Whew. Boris, hello. How are you doing? Tame a phoenix with trap fire arrows and weird things if you don't want to get depressed. I think that's if you want to get depressed, you try taming one of those one. Whew. All right, so let me just regain my composure here. We may have to switch out our wyverns because I don't want this guy to die. What's his health? We're at about half health, I guess. All right, what mods do I use? So all I have here is the Awesome Spyglass and S+, so Structures Plus. Which Structures Plus, which I've been running on this thing, I think from the very beginning. But they don't update it anymore. Pretty soon they're not going to update anything, so I'm not freezing to death, so that's good. I might be after I drink that water. Alright, let's give this guy a little bit more health. That was a 180 wyvern, so there must be, well, there doesn't have to be, but that means there could be a nest with a really high level egg in here, but I don't remember where the ice wyvern nests are. That would be amazing because I did get one ice wyvern egg. So I was just over here and I was looking at my guy. And so let's look back in here and see if there's any wyvern nest. They're pretty darn rare and not necessarily easy to find. And I don't think the awesome spyglass will make it glow. Let's see. We'll keep cruising around here for a minute because it would be really nice to get a 180, that's his max, I believe. Fire wyvern egg. I think the one that we had was like a 70 or something, so not great. Punched a Dilophosaur. Yep, you can knock them out and tame it and make your friend. You got to feed it some raw meat so you get access to its inventory, and then put the meat in there, and if everything goes well, it'll be your friend. You might need to feed it some narco berries to keep it asleep. Oh, here's some Calicotheriums. I need a regular spyglass. I don't even know where... Well, there should be some crystal nearby, I think. What is this guy? 145 male. We have a male. This one's probably going to get killed, whatever it is. It is killed. And we got to get out of here because we will get shredded by a pack of dire wolves. Alright, let's get some stamina. That is so many dire wolves. Yuck. Alright, let's eat some food here. Dippy 125. That's a pretty decent one. There's a thing in the S Plus mod called S Plus Tech Forge. It requires 64 industrial forges and an Alpha King Titan trophy. Let's see. He died to make him his friend. Yes, chef, that is bogus. I should make that. That would be a lot of fun. Just kidding. I don't want to make 64 industrial forges. That would be hilarious. That would be a hilarious amount of stuff. All right, so that Calicotherium didn't work out for a variety of reasons. And we've got to find some more. Let me just check the map. Also, we need crystal. How close am I to crystal? I think there's some over this way, if I remember right. How did I get such strong armor? I've been playing on the server forever, and I did have loot crates boosted a little bit. I didn't realize that. I just turned the rate back down to default. So a combination of having a little bit of a boosted rate on the loot crates, and then also just checking loot crates. I mean, literally hundreds of loot crates in the last 5 years. So that's how I got the strong armor. Let's go down here. So maybe it's half again as strong as it could be. I'm not sure. Ragnarok has some pretty easy places to check for loot crates, you know, where you can easily farm loot crates. Out here in the desert, there's 4 or 5 loot crate drops that, you know, that always spawn the red deep sea loot crates. Okay, there's crystal, I think, down in here. Not sure if it's on this end of the canyon or the other end of the canyon. I'm going to have to switch out my armor. Speaking of armor. So I don't overheat. There we go. Let's go this way. I know under this canyon somewhere. I never come here for crystal, but... believe there's crystal down in this canyon somewhere. It's not so easy to see though as you're flying through here. I just need a tiny bit to make a regular spyglass. I don't even know what I need. Well, I don't have any crystal on me. I should check that first. Just by accident. Let's see. Well, where am I? Let's go this way. Is it down here? Wish I could remember exactly where the crystal is. Oh, let's see. Best Ark stream. Well, thank you very much. I like this game. Yep, Ark's a great game, I think, anyway. Is there an asteroid shield? That would sound fun. It didn't cost trophies and other titans. Asteroid shield. I don't need an asteroid shield on this map, though. It would be helpful on a couple of maps. Let's see. I guess this wasn't the right direction. Of course, I'm reading and getting turned around at the same time. Okay, I'm just going to head over to my little base. I've made my way almost all the way over there anyway. And I know I have some crystal there, so I can just pull that and start that way. So far, this lowering of the FPS has helped me out. It's kind of funny because I haven't used that code in a long time, and I have a video that was pretty successful on how to use your graphics settings in order to make the game run more stable. And so I know I would not actually be surprised if my game did crash again, but let me just land up here real quick. There we go. Make a regular spyglass. But anyway, I had to go look at the description because I had a code for what you can do to limit your FPS. Okay, so now I've got this. Let's switch out the spyglass. We're just being cautious here. I got some UDs right by my base. I don't know, my base should be fine. My little desert outpost. How many hours do I have in Ark? I have too many hours. I think we're 6,000, I think is about how many hours I have in Ark. Bye, Micah. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys out there. Even you lurkers out there watching the game and not commenting on here. So let's see. I think probably end this poll in a while. So if you haven't responded to the poll, I'll give you a couple minutes to do that, and then we'll tally up the results, which are already tallied, but we'll see what the final results are. All right, so let's see if we can find a Calicotherium. Does my Wyvern have food? He's got a little bit of food because I need him healing. Oh, shoot, that's right. Our timer went off, so we've got to head back to the real base and get our Parasitherium. And we're going to head this way. That would be the straightest way to get there. Keep a lookout for Calicotheriums on the way, but a whole lot of shenanigans going on down there. What's the best way to get about average tech room blueprint? I think, or above average tech room blueprint, I think the best way is on Extinction, if I'm remembering right. I think that's where I've got the best blueprints from, is playing that map. And I believe orbital supply drops, which the higher end ones are pretty darn tough, but I think that's where to go. All right, let's take off here. Thought I was going to have another big old sneeze, but nope. No big old sneeze. Yeah. Well, I hope the baby is still alive. It probably will be. Yep, OSDs. And you just found a huge turtle. Yep. Got to remember what I'm doing here. So, no crashes for the last 5 minutes or whatever, so that's good. Bye, Ivan. Thanks for thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Thanks for your comments. Sure to like if you haven't liked before. That really does help out. I've been trying to get really good about doing that too. It's easy for me to forget when I'm watching other people's streams or videos or whatever, but if you like the content, be sure to drop a like, because that does help the YouTuber out. Helps those videos get more views, and it also helps you find videos that you're probably going to like, because our AI overlords and the algorithm figure it out and I gotta say, YouTube unfortunately knows me pretty well and what videos I'm gonna like. But some I refuse to like just on, or refuse to watch just on principle. I sadly don't have Extinction, but I do have a modded boss, Savage Acro from Ark Editions, but that guy is ridiculously hard to beat. I gotcha. I'm trying to remember if I got any good tech blueprints from Fjordor. I'd have to go back and look at my single player. I don't remember. I typically don't do tech stuff. I did with Extinction just because it totally makes sense. And I've gotten tech blueprints here, but that was from spawning in bosses that don't normally spawn in here. So those were manually modded, you might say. And I don't know, I don't think you get blueprints from the boss fights on this map normally. Okay, we got a Calicotherium here. Use my regular spyglass. Yeah, that's that male 145. We might as well eat it so that we get a better one to spawn, or hopefully a female one to spawn in. This guy's tough. Get him. Get him. There we go. I might switch out my wyverns here and get one of my new lightning wyverns because I haven't really done anything with them and I need to probably level them up. I should have something in a cryopod. The green beam is back. Not sure what green beam that is, if it's just a loot drop or if it is your death bag. So if you die, you have like your inventory bag, and then I think by default now you get a green beam that shows up above it to help you find it. I see the baby. We haven't lost it yet. Look at this little green guy. There we go. All right, let's cryopod you and bring you back to the nanny. So you're a 174, so you're not a super Paraceratherium, but that's pretty darn good. I'll take it. It'd be nice to have the imprinting bonuses and stuff with it too. I want to use it for boss fights. Let's check its stats out as a baby when we get back over here, though. Let's see. Fjordor bosses sadly don't drop tech blueprints. I would know kicking Steinbjorn's balls is a full-time job now. I found loot in it, so it's probably a loot drop. Gotcha. All right, so I guess we'll just drop this guy off right here. There he is. Let's take a look at stats. I'm mostly concerned about health. So out of the gate here, we're starting with 6,566. I'm not sure how good that is. I bet you PvP players would know because they're always using these guys for attacks. All right, so the nanny just dropped some food in here, so that's great. Melee damage will be nice. It's 250%, but that's about all we care about for this guy. So those stats are going to improve a bit, though, as it matures here. And I think it's on unfollow, so we can do that. Let's go grab a wyvern here. Do I have one in here? Let's see. Wyvern. Do we have one? No. We should have one over here. We need to... Let's see. We got a 160, a 202, a 160, and a 158. Let's grab this 160. I'm pretty sure the 202 I must have put some points into. I don't think that's a base. There we go. We'll try this one out. I just need to grab... What do I need to grab? Let's grab some food. And then I just need this beer, I think. Right? Yeah, that should be good for right now. So we're rocking 30 FPS here. Let's see what the... Okay, we got 25 points to put in here. How's the weight? Weight's good. So let's start out with about 15 points or so into stamina. And then we'll fly around, see how that works out for us. I found a blue saddle for a carbon nemes, it says. Yep, so you can put that on a turtle. That's the turtles. And then you can, if you tame a turtle, you put that on there and you can ride it around. Not particularly useful, but maybe a good way to start. Let's see. The dude is super durable, especially considering my mate boosted Giga deals 7,000 damage each. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of damage. If I'm remembering right, I used to use, I don't know, like 6 gigas or something for Steinbjorn. What is it? That's the bear, right? Yeah, that's the bear, Steinbjorn. Okay, so we're gonna go around and look for Calicotheriums. I'm not going to try to do anything too fancy today due to the kind of instability of the server. Whoa, it's an aloe party. There's 4 of them up there. 4 of them in a Rex. I don't like... That's a little too close to my base for my comfort. So I think we're going to try out the lightning attack on this guy. See if I can see through these trees. Conserve stamina because it's not going to be very good on this guy to start out with. Ah! Die! This is a big one. Wow. There we go. Now we're gonna have to deal with this guy. Doing 93 damage each little blast there. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, so we got a couple points here. I think stamina wasn't too bad, but I'm going to do 5 more into stamina. And then let's drop all this prime meat. We don't need that. Well, we don't need most of this either. There. We did lose a lot of health, though. We did lose... Wow, we lost 1,700 health in that battle. That was something. A slingshot to tame a carbon nemes. Chef is just kidding. Don't use a slingshot to tame a carbon nemes. You're going to be there a week. Taming it with a bow and arrow and tranquilizer arrows is also going to take you half a week. But a slingshot is going to... You're going to break 10 slingshots doing that. Chef is trolling you. Okay. All right, we're going to head back up this way and see what we can find for Calicotheriums and anything else that might be interesting. I do have to tame Onyx. That is another thing I do have to tame. And I think the Steinbjorn has like a buff against Rexes. I think Rexes are nearly useless against that, if I remember right, which is kind of cool that you can't just use Rexes for everything. It's also cool that you can use Gigas in there. I mean, that's kind of... If you have enough Gigas to work, though, you've put in a lot of effort. Gotta watch the stamina on this guy. Hello, penguins. Sometimes we get Calicotheriums up here, I believe. We'll keep looking. Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking with the carbon nemes too, it's not really that worth it. Maybe it's not bad. I don't know. I shouldn't say you're trolling because I really don't know that much, to be honest, because it's like I don't tame carbon nemes. That's a female 55. That's not what we want. Where did the other one go? That's a female 20. Let's go fry these guys and hopefully we get some better spawns. About the only thing I tame with a slingshot is a parasaur early on, or let's eat that up. A parasaur early on, or what was the other thing I was going to think of? Trikes. And trikes usually don't go that well. Takes a lot longer than I want it to, that's for sure. Giga's a must for Stein, I think so too. Only use carbos for PvP and Tusos. Yeah, they do have their uses, but they're not really... I mean, if someone was to give you one, they're okay for very early, like collecting berries. Like, say somebody gives you, hey, here's a carbon enemy, and you know, it kind of offers you some protection because it has such high health. So if you get attacked by something, you can kind of get away from things. But that's about it, in my opinion. There's a female 90 and a male 15. Take care of these guys too. We also need some stamina for our little lightning wyvern friend. Is there a third one? No. Yes? No? Oh, okay. We got a third one. I'm not sure which one we missed. This one? Yeah, female 90. Male 15. And they're moving around too much for my spyglass. And a female 95. That's not too bad. We want to get something that's 120 or above, though. Because the Calicotherium I might actually have fun using. Maybe I picked the wrong area to fight in here. No, we're taking care of business. Actually, the stamina's not too bad. I think we're gonna do melee for the rest of these 5 here. Oh, we got a mad mammoth. Alright, we gotta reposition this guy. Are they done being mad at me already? It appears. You got an Ingram for a trike saddle? Good deal. Trikes are good early on for collecting berries and stuff like that. Chef, I tamed my first Sarco with a slingshot, and I'm not going to tolerate the slander against my beloved Slingy. Okay. I take it all back. I'm going to lay off the slingshot talk. Yeah, there's some Alaskan madness going up here. All right, we got way too much meat here. Let's just drop all the meat. There we go. Give him that stuff. Hold on to this hide for as long as I've got weight, because I got a lot of Rex saddles to make. Okay. A UD down here. I guess this is pretty good. We can just kind of keep cruising around here, frying Calicotheriums, and hopefully get some good ones to spawn in. Ragnarok map typically has some pretty good levels. So 150 is the max on this map for my settings, but it's not too hard to find 145s and 150s of many creatures. Alright, so there's a 15. There's something 10 less, and a female 95. Well, we melted that guy. There we go. Doing 103 damage now. Wondering if I should stop collecting stuff here. Harvesting resources. Drop that guy off over there. I got a taming pen over here. I don't think that'll work well, though, for a passive tame. I think it's too small. So we're going to have to sort of free tame this thing out here in the open. Might as well start getting rid of some of this other stuff. Let's turn off resource harvesting on this guy. Otherwise, he's just going to get completely weighed down. Harvest settings, disable resource harvesting. There we go. Am I hitting you? There, we're getting them. It's a good way, decent way to level this Wyvern up too. There we go. Get rid of that 130. The power of my survivor being able to eat 3 large animal feces fills me with determination. Did you do that by accident or on purpose? There we go. I'm really hoping that we can get one of these Calicotheriums. So we're just cleaning up everything. Because the way spawns work, it's anytime any creature spawning is somewhat random. And I'm pretty sure it helps to actually eat the corpses. That seems to be an accepted theory anyway. There we go. Get rid of these guys. We have Megatheriums, I'm pretty sure. Probably should look it up. And we're getting some levels, so that's good. Get him. Alright. We'll do another melee. And we'll get some stamina. Yeah. So it's been a while. Let's end the poll over here. So we got 43 votes. Where did the results go? Did it just disappear? Okay. I forgot to look at it. Well, it was cool while I was up. I think most people say they either are not going to buy it, not buy Ark Survival Ascendant, or they are not going to, or they don't know. I thought the results would stick around. Let me look. Oh, we're gonna... There we go. Oh, there's the results. Sorry, it was just, yeah, okay. So we had 46% said yes, 27% said no, and 25% said maybe. So we had 43 votes. Thanks for your votes, guys. Pretty interesting. Should do it. Maybe next time I'll do a poll is if you're not going to buy it, why? You know, is it money? Is it the principle of having to buy the game again, basically? Is it I don't have a system that it's going to run on? Let's get rid of these guys. Die, die, die. You're a tough one, aren't you? There we go. That Yankees down. We started out, I think, doing 96 damage or something with our fire breath, or lightning breath rather. That guy. There we go. Okay. We're all stammed back up. Let's do a big long turnaround here. And hopefully we'll get some fresh spawns in of what we're looking for. We'll just peek down here because they do spawn down in this. I kind of think of this area down here as a quarry. I never see any of my water tames poop. I'm slightly concerned. You're right. The water tames never do poop. Man, they really got to be bound up. Maybe that's why underwater is such a, is so hard in this game, is because nothing ever poops. I would be cranky and mad and, yeah, attack everything I saw if I never pooped either, I bet. Yeah, nothing came back down here. We just fried the one, though. Flop around here. I want to make sure this guy has some food. Let's kill this Rex for a little XP real quick. There's a bear down there. Hey, Rexy, what's up? Die, Rex. Go down, Rex. Come on. Oh, it's the turning game, the Ark turning game, turning radius game. Here we go. We won it. Oh, 145, Rex. Yep, that gave us a level. Why are you eating it? You don't even collect resources. I was going to harvest that for you. Ooh, there we go. Yep, we got 1 point here. That's going into melee. Might put a couple more points into stamina. Definitely looking forward to starting a new map on the beach. Naked and afraid. With just the mighty slingshot in my hand. Taming a trike. Hey, we got another point from that Rex. As soon as it kicks in here. Please. There we go. I have to watch this. It shouldn't be hungry. It should be full of food. It's got a little meat here. It just went after that kind of blindly for whatever reason. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Come on, Calicotheriums. Got a bunch of piggies down there. Don't need any piggies. Alright, we had some stuff spawn in here. It looks like more Megatheriums came. That's the wrong kind of mammal. We're not looking for that mammal. Got some Argentavis. Got plenty of RGs. I almost never use RGs on this map. Kind of gave up with Argentavis. They're just not that good anymore. That used to be basically the only thing I flew around on, I think, before the flyer nerf. At least on Xbox. When I started out on Xbox, always flew around on an RG. Of course, I didn't really know what I was doing either. Sometimes I still think I don't know what I'm doing, but I definitely did not know what I was doing playing Ark on the Xbox, and I was at early 2016 or something like that. Okay. Yeah, don't eat the polymer. It'll kill you instantly. Yeah, I think Chef is on to something with the water tames. Not pooping is going to cause some issues. Well, it looks like we're not getting anything to spawn back in that we want. We can come back in a little while. Maybe we'll get lucky then. There's other places these guys spawn, so we'll do a quick fly over here. And we'll go through the canyon. That's where it was said that there was a bunch of them when we did the dino scan. This little spot is always really crazy with the number of spawns and the chaos happening up here. If it wasn't for that, this would be a great, small base place to be. There's little wells, little areas where you can put wells in and things like that. It's got this kind of cool structure. I think you can build on the top of it. There is a very beat up, parasaur. It is toast now. There's one part of the beach on the island that is always crazy. I can't remember. I think I used to call it Crazy Land when I was playing on the Xbox. I started out playing the island on the Xbox, and then when I came to PC, I was on the center map that had just come out. I spent a lot of time on the center map, and then spent more time on Ragnarok now than any other map. But did play on the center a lot. Fortunately, the center map never really got updates with new dinos, so it's kind of not that it's not as good for that reason, because there's just not as big a selection of dinos to tame as could be. Tuso pooping black pearls? Maybe. Does anything poop? Does anything poop black pearls? I don't think so. I'm thinking of the snails drop the cementing paste now and again, or the snail paste anyway. Is anything else just poop resources that I'm not thinking of? The pooping of the paste isn't really useful unless you have a mod to pick it up, though. Otherwise, you're just getting like 1 or 2. It's just not. It's not that cool. But if you, like, I have the S Plus collector, and that thing is always picking up poop, which is, well, it's picking up poop, it's picking up eggs, and it's picking up the snail paste. Well, did I just fly past one? I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Need to stop for stamina anyway. No, I guess it wasn't one. Bunch more Troodons up there if I wanted to tame another Troodon. So nice to finally got one. Night is really dark, that's for sure, especially on the island. Some of the maps aren't so dark as other ones. Like the center's actually fairly bright. This one's not too bad. I don't know if there's an easy way to change the gamma on the Xbox. I don't remember. It's relatively easy to do on PC. Is this a purple drop or is this a... Yep, this is a red drop. Definitely will stop for red drops, even at this stage in the game. You never know, might find a wreck saddle. We found an Aranio saddle blueprint. That's going on the ground, that's going on the ground, and that'll go in the grinder. There we go. But yeah, we're getting low on things to tame as far as taming 2 each. For the Noah's Ark kind of deal, which is it's kind of sad and it's kind of cool that I think we're gonna get there. Unfortunately, like my Mosas died or disappeared. I'm not really sure what happened to my Mosas, so I completed that, and I don't know if I want to do it again or if I'll just call that I did tame them good enough. I think that's what I'm going to do with the Mosas. Maybe it'll be like the last thing I tame, but we do need to find a plesiosaur, so maybe we'll go do that next since we're not having a lot of fun. It's not a lot of fun. I'm having fun enough. I'm not having a lot of luck anyway finding the Calicotheriums or the female that I need. I'll stop for a little Rex XP over here. I'm hoping with ASA that they get, let's get this guy out of here, that they do release, or excuse me, do some more TLCs so that other creatures are good for boss fights. You know, so it's not just Rexes and Udis, for instance, that maybe some other things are good to use for boss fights. That's one of my hopes with the game. It sounds like they are going to try to do some rebalancing of creatures as well. I don't know why, but I always have to check the level of a Quetzal. It's a 95. Speaking of which, I wonder if our egg is ready to hatch on the Quetzal. I don't know why I really want to get this Quetzal dead. Ugh. Get him. There we go. Yeah. Got it between the Rex and the Quetzal. I got a level. And I need some stam. I think this point's going into stam. As soon as it arrives. Striders poop element shards, so Tusos and black pearls would be nice. Yeah, I mean, it would be worth it. I mean, if you're hanging around a Tuso, that's pretty dangerous. So I think you should get some black pearls out of it just for being in close proximity. Esteban, you're learning fast. That's cool. Very good. There's a lot to learn in this game. I think I've made 200 how-to/tutorial videos. Speaking of which, I'm going to be remastering all those for the remaster Ark Survival Ascended, so stay tuned for that. So I've got lots of, I don't know, real simple, very concise videos, at least the more recent ones are, on many, many topics. Try to keep them as short as possible. That's what I learned that people like. People like watching a video if it's 2 minutes and you get all the information, and if it's a complicated subject and it takes you 10 minutes, then they're gonna be fine with that. But if you take a 2-minute topic and turn it into a 20-minute video, they are going to be displeased. Couple Rexes here. Get this guy out of my life. Well, 140. It'd be nice if I could find some alpha creatures. Alpha Carno I think we could handle pretty easily. Didn't I just see a Rex over here? Swore I just saw a Rex. Did I imagine that? There's gotta be a Rex over here. Did it die? What happened? Huh. Weird. I know I saw 2 Rexes. I guess it ran off. I'm gonna go kill these Brontos for XP. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready for an Alpha T-Rex though, I don't think. I don't think I have enough. Oh, it's hilarious that I just said that, because alphas are not real common on this map. And there is an Alpha T-Rex. I don't have enough health, I don't think. Let's give it my food. Did you have? Yeah, you're out of. What do you think? What do you guys think? Should I go after that Alpha Rex? I should probably heal up first. Let's go heal up. Otherwise, it's going to turn out very poorly. Yeah, I've got a Daedon. We can heal this guy up. I still need to level up my chibi all the way too, so I can get another level on my character. That would be nice also. Alright. There's our Paraceratherium. He's doing pretty good. Alright. I am going to get my Daedon. There we go. Doesn't really matter, I don't think, which one. Let's get, we're just going to do enable passive healing for right now. Let's see, I should have some food in here. Let's get some food in that guy also. There we go. And let's do this. Okay, so that should be good. How's your food doing? You're doing good. You're healing up. All right, I am going to take a really quick break, guys. I'll be back in 1 minute. Alright guys, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Talking Horns with Casey. Hello, how you doing? Kill the Alpha Rex, 1 try and 1 sub for, for the channel. Okay. Deal? Okay. It's a deal. We do have to heal this guy up though. Let's see. I don't have a saddle for you. Should one of these Daedons should have a saddle. And I can probably heal it up a little faster with that. I don't think multiple Daedons are going to do me any good. Let's see here. Yeah, this guy I can put that away. There we go. Heal this guy up. Somewhere I've got a imagine not being subbed to frog yet. By the way, Talking Horns, thanks for stopping by. I mean, I can definitely use my gigas to kill that thing, but I would like to try with this Wyvern because it's going to give us a lot of XP. And that'll be nice to have this guy leveled up. This guy needs a name too, by the way. What do you guys think for a name for this lightning wyvern? Any suggestions? So my good lightning wyvern previously was named the Electrician. So I had the Electrician, the Cook was my fire wyvern, and the Chemist was my poison wyvern, which I think I still have the Chemist. I know I still have the Cook, but my good lightning wyvern, the Electrician, died in some battle somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it was. Yeah. So maybe this one should be the Electrician Junior, but it's not really true because it's not its baby. So I think we're good, right? Yeah, we're healed up as good as it's going to get. Let's turn passive healing off on this guy. Hopefully those Daedons don't eat all my food because I do have these babies over here which should be doing pretty good. This cool looking baby Giga here. Yep, looks like those guys are doing well. Nikola Tesla, the Roust. I think maybe just Tesla. What do we have for, I think this is a female, right? Oh, wrong one, sorry. I'm a little slow right now. Okay, yeah, just Tesla. This is actually a male. I should bring a female just for the mate boosted thing, but we're going to give it a name. Excuse me. So if it dies, it has a proper name. I'm going to go with Tesla. Volt's a good name, so I like that one too. Options, change name. Tesla. There we go. Let's do it. This guy's got food. I feel like I wish I would bring a Yudi or something like that, but I think the Yudi would just get killed. And let's see, this guy was just up ahead here. I'm a little concerned with it eating those Brontos. Alright, let's blast it. See if we can get it. Totally missed. Let's see if we can get it over by this cliff. There we go. We got a couple little hits in there. Maybe we can bring it by this cliff and blast it from up here. Yeah, it doesn't care. They're so fast. Okay, it wants to be by this cliff, I guess. We can't shoot through the cliff. That would be cheating. It's giving me its tail here. Ah. Alright, that's not working. Alright, let's just wait and get some stamina. Oh, we can bite it through the cliff. Okay, this is cheating. I can't get it. Oh, got me there. Oh, that's a Dilophosaur decided it wanted to fight. A Dilophosaur doing 2 damage to me decided it wanted to fight. Okay, let's just wait for this to clear back up. But we are biting this guy through here, so I guess we're going to take advantage of an Ark glitch because many times, many times, it goes the other way. No. Can I get its tail? Come on, that's a hit. Ugh. There's its head. Hello there. Oh, we're back to hitting it again. Sometimes. There we go. I feel like I should just put some C4 down or something like that. I guess we're just gonna munch it here, not use fire breath. I wish I was gonna use the spyglass, because I could see what its health is right now. It's not getting bloody, so it's not... So it's gonna be a while. Hey, welcome back. Good to have you back in the stream. We are fighting a alpha T-Rex here, and we kind of lucked out because it's kind of glitched into this cliff, and we can bite it through the cliff, and it rarely bites us. We can't use our lightning breath though on it, unfortunately. Okay, well that'll off. Oh no. Well, okay. Now it's going down there. All right, let's get our stam back, and then we'll land on that little cliff and blast it. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, stam's back. I think it's going to hit us up here. Oh, it is bloody. We are not doing any damage to it. We just can't get the right angle. There we go. Now we're getting it. 200 damage is a lot. I think we've only got like 7,000 on this guy. All right, you just chill there. I'm going to get stamina guy. There we are. That's it. I think if possible we want to get it, the last of it, with melee damage to make sure we get the XP. There used to be something weird with like you couldn't get XP with like fire damage or something, or I don't know if that happens to the player or what. Okay, and Ark proceeded to crash and both Tesla and Frog died. Hey, are you predicting the future? I hope not. Alright, here we go. It's pretty rare to find an alpha T-Rex on this map. Get your butt over here. And it's also very hard to aim this thing. Die, 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 die. I wonder how much damage we're doing. If we get a full blast in here, we gotta be doing quite a lot of damage. Come on. Yeah, I've had, if you're starting to watch this recently, I have had a lot of crashing to the game menu. Server times out or whatever. Ouch. So annoying, I can't hit it with my fire breath from here for some reason. Go away, Stego. Why can't I see no damage numbers? This is where having the damage readout is a good thing. Did a little damage there. Alright, since it's not hitting me, I'm just going to wait for stam. So I don't know if it's doing lots of damage. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this. Doesn't like getting bitten. That's a lot of damage. Come back over here, buddy. Really hoping this alpha T-Rex doesn't kill this stego and then eat it and then get health back. Die, 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 die. Can you fly back to your base after I want to show you a trick with the lightning wyvern? Is it one that involves the lightning wyvern killing all my tames? Alright, well now I gotta deal with this dork. There, alright, I need stam. Okay, well, since I'm waiting for stamina... Oh, I can't get my stamina back because of the stego. I guess we gotta wait a second here. Okay, now stamina's coming back. Almost there. There we go. Alright. There we're munching again. Come back here, buddy. This thing's gotta be just about dead. Die, 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 die. Come back here. Yeah, come on back. Got like 1% health left. Might as well keep in the fight, right? These guys never give up. What you doing there? Swimming in circles. Wow, this guy has got so much health. No. Oh, that is... Ark gods, you hate me. Come on. All right. This is not going to end well, I think, ladies and gentlemen. We have some pity likes in the chat. I don't, or you know, whatever in the chat would be great. I don't keep track of the number of likes. Oh, and I'm drowning. Swim up to the surface. Do you think I got enough beds out there, guys? Let's see, the bunkhouse. I think this is the right one. Yeah. All right, what can I grab that's going to cause the most damage quick enough? I'm probably going to lose... that wyvern. Luckily, we're not very far. Should we take the cook? I think the cook is probably going to be our best bet. Hopefully, we can get there before the wyvern dies. Do I have... Actually, the cook might get fried by the wyvern. Let's grab another wyvern, a lightning wyvern. Real quick. You know, I can't believe it, but I can believe it. Hopefully this guy will work. Hey, Lance. I think you just missed it, but I was just about to kill an alpha T-Rex, and then the server kicked me out. So I fell in the water, and I drowned. And now we're trying to rescue our lightning wyvern. I don't know if my otter is there. Where are we? We were up here, right? Yep. I think... Okay, my wyvern's just chilling out there. And the Alpha Rex is where? Where did the Alpha Rex go? So, Ark, are you going to deny me the Alpha Rex kill and the XP for the other guy? What the... What the heck? Stop the cap. Hold on a second. Yeah, we can do that. Hey, my otter's alive. Let's grab my stuff. I wonder if the guy killed the Rex. It could have killed the Rex. I mean, that Alpha Rex was just like, it should have been just like seconds away from dying. So this thing could have just, because it's not on passive. It is on, I think it's still on attack my target, right? Yeah, it's on attack target. So let's check its inventory. No, it doesn't have any alpha stuff in it. Weird. Okay. Let's drop all these skins. The Alpha Rex also might have fallen through the map, or it could be run off down the cliff there too. So let's just drop this garbage here. And I've got to put my gear back on. I think I was just wearing ghillie too. There we go. Alright, so let's do this. Let's look around here for the Alpha Rex to see if it wandered off. I don't think it would have. I think it would have just been stuck in the pond. It didn't really seem like it was that smart. They are super fast. So it could have wandered pretty far in a very short amount of time. But I think it either despawned or fell through the mesh. I did lose a Rex through the mesh here once. I assume I did anyway. It disappeared. Let's see if it made its way down here. Hopefully it doesn't make its way over to my my Ark here, my collection of dinos. So that's really disappointing. Let's see if it shows up on the dino scan. Lance, you starting a new world out in Fjordor? Let's see. Alpha. Yeah, there's no Alpha Rex. Alpha T-Rex. Not on the map anymore. Well, let's just say Tesla killed it and you're officially a member of the Frog Army now. Well, welcome aboard. Casey Jones, thank you. Oh, that was something. All right, well, I don't want to take this guy out again without healing him up, so let's make sure we do that. I definitely don't want to do anything underwater if this server situation, whatever's happening, continues. If it's still this, you know, if it's not stable, then it's like, I don't want to, freaking, I will die in the water, and it is hard to get back to where you were in the water for sure. So I don't want to mess with that. Let's get this guy healing back up here. That's pretty crazy. All right, so what else is happening in my world here that I got to get rid of? I don't need this skin or whatever it is. Got these baby cars. I'll drop this. Just hold on one second, guys. Okay, we're back. Can't change. I don't know what's up with the FPS, but it doesn't want to change. Well, we got 10 points. Are you sure this thing didn't kill it? It must have killed it, because now it has 10 points and we didn't do anything. It didn't pick up any gear, though. I'm gonna go back and look and see if there's a bag dropped in the water there. We're going to do 2 into stamina, 2 into health, and then we're going to do the rest melee for now. I didn't realize that it got 10 points. We'll take the cook over there. I'm not worried about the cook dying now. Yep, we're in Ragnarok here. What's the location? I don't have a GPS up, but we're way over here. We're not far from the blue obelisk. Blue obelisk's right over there. Down by the beach. Yeah. You have a Pteranodon and much metal, so you probably can't fly around too much. If you got a lot of metal and a Pteranodon. But congrats, and you just started the game. Pteranodon's really gonna add to your gameplay. This looks suspiciously like a unicorn, and it is not. Just a regular Equus. There's a regular Rex. Alright, so there's my death bag. Let's go for a little swim and see if there's a bag from the T-Rex. It must have killed that thing. Alright. So we were in this general vicinity. Oh, there's my otter. I forgot to pick him up, so I'm glad we came back. Hello, little otter. There we go. I did bring one of these. There. That helps. Alright. Bag. Alright. How to tame a car. It's, I'd have to remember. It's pretty annoying. Cars are annoying tames where you have to like bring it like corpses. Let's get rid of this thing. I'm not seeing a bag. It doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't one here. I would think it would be kind of floating near the surface. I want to get rid of my corpse though. I got rid of everything, right? Yep. So let's get rid of this dude. I don't have to worry about him. But I would think it would be over here. I don't think this is going to do me any good. Not really. Bag, where are you? Thing had to have died. Would a bag have anything I could pull from? What would be in it? I don't think there would be any meat in it or anything like that, because I can use raw prime meat. Anything out there? Any regular meat out there? Nope, just Crust has it. Crust didn't eat the. Oh, let's check the otter's inventory and see if he's got anything on there. Let's get up here on shore. Yeah, I got a Rex arm from before, but we should have. There's an alpha like T-Rex tooth. There we go. That I would have, and then typically you would also get other stuff. No, you didn't get anything. I don't know where you got the regular meat from. You must have attacked something. Alright, let's take one last swim around here. Luckily there's no real current that will suck you down the waterfall there. I wonder if that might be a thing with like the Ark upgrade, because they're talking about like water dynamics and stuff like that, which I don't really understand, but it might be a thing. I mean, search for the Rex arm that should be in a bag. I don't think I can do that with Rex. Yeah, I can't search for the Rex arm or tooth or anything. Right? Yeah. A lot of times there's arrows in them. Like stone arrows? Stone arrows? Trank arrows? No. I don't know. Well, it was worth a shot. So I'm just going to guess that it did kill it, because of those 10 points. It has to be. It has to have killed it. I have 16 baby mosas and named them all Enraged Testicles. Interesting. Mosas. I'm trying to think of a connection there. It's funny, but I'm trying to think of why a mosa would be an enraged male gonad. Let's see here. Can I get up here, please? Apparently, it's a lot to ask. Come on, Ark's giving me a hard time today. All right. Let's go. It wouldn't be up here because well, I'm just going to look around. We were flying over that way. Yeah, we were flying over here when we got zapped. So I guess it's possible the bag would be up just barely on like one of these cliffs, but yeah, don't see it. All right, we're done looking for a bag. Some more X's around here. I'm glad our Wyvern got 10 points anyway, and we didn't lose our otter, so there's a couple things to be glad for. 26 dodo's a lot. Use a fjord hawk. Don't have a fjord hawk, but that is a good idea. Is there something else that spots bags? I thought there was something else that spotted bags other than, I know a fjord hawk does. I thought there was something that's found corpses. If there's a bag there, is an icon going to show above it? If I had a fjord hawk, it would, yeah. But I don't have a fjord hawk. I mean, I could spot. It's just I want to know if it happened. I don't really need what's in the bag, I'm sure. But it's just I want to know if that's what happened. But I'm just going to go ahead and assume that's what happened because of... well, somebody was asking me where I am, rather. So I'm just going to pull up the GPS. We're at 21.8 degrees latitude and 17.9 degrees longitude on Fjordor. And again, we're over here pretty close to Blue Obelisk. There we go. How are you playing if the servers are down? Hi, Florida Maid. The servers are down, so this is an unofficial one. So this is my own personal server. So there's a lot of servers to play on, a lot of private servers out there to play on yet. I don't really need this guy on. And then, of course, you can play single player also. All right. Are you healed up yet? Not really. How's your food situation? All right, let's enable passive healing on you. Oops. There it is. Okay, we'll get that guy going again. Let me check the food situation for these babies. Make sure we've got enough of that. I don't want them to starve to death. They are looking pretty darn good. Lang, hello. Yeah, we do have mods. This is S Plus and Awesome Spyglass. That's the only mods we're running on this server. All right, so go over here. So I'm going to let that guy heal up just a little bit more, and then we're going to take him out and see if we can find some other stuff. I'm going to grab pair of flippers and see, maybe we'll go after a Hesperonychus. We do need another one of those for our Noah's Ark collection of male and females. Should have a pair of swim fins here. And they're not that heavy, so we'll bring two. And then I don't need this meat here, so we'll just throw that in the fire. That's gonna, we got some stuff to throw in the grinder, just one thing there. I've been having some bad luck today with getting kicked off the server, though. Put that in the grind. We'll grind that up for some resources later on. So I don't want to do anything too crazy dangerous, like go in the water. I think after I'm done streaming today, I'm going to revalidate the files on the game and the server itself. Let's just feed you some food. See how that goes. Does neutering dinos change any of their stats? I never did that, but I'm wondering what it does. No, it only makes them unbreedable. That's right. Okay, then unofficial. Yeah, single player. You're right. I just seen they closed Ark and seen your bed and make the content going. Yeah, we're keeping making the content going. People have years and thousands of hours in this game. Glad to see people like us still playing. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad. There's a lot of people are still playing even though officials close. You know, we do have the remasters supposed to be coming out here at the end of the month, so that's going to be good. But unfortunately, a lot of people who are on a little bit older consoles and stuff aren't going to be able to play that. So I'm going to we're going to do passive healing on you, and then if I can get up here, please. Guess I'm too close to this wyvern. I'm going to do that manually. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay. Good old Tesla. Tesla is maybe an overused name for a wyvern, but it's a very good one, so we're sticking with it. Alright, we're going to do some manual healing and also some dead-on healing, and between the two, we should get this guy healed up pretty quickly. Alright. Should I name my newly tamed frog obese amphibian or diabetes piscivore? Huh. That's a good one. How about obese toad? Some people can't play anymore since 7 years of progress of them is gone. So you're supposed to be able to download the files. If you're on PC, you should be able to, they're going to make the server files that you were on available. You'll be able to download those, and then you should be able to put them on your own private server. And I think you might be able to actually make a single player out of it. But if you've got like a giant base or like hundreds of dinos out or something like that, it might not be able to run it. So like this particular server here, I started as a single player and then I copied the single player files over onto the server. So I was able to continue that. And I can do it the other way around too. Okay, so this guy's healed up enough. We've got enough weight. We're going to head back up into the mountains real quick and see if we can find the Calicotherium. Where's Sandwich? Sandwich has got to work today, unfortunately, so they won't be joining us. I wish we had tanks instead of mechs. Not gonna lie. It'd probably be a lot harder. Tech tanks would be cool, but I would imagine it'd be a lot harder to navigate the map in a tank, you know, with all the rocks and stuff. Then you gotta pay monthly for the server to stay up, at least for console. Yep, that's where I'm at too, because, I mean, I could have a dedicated PC and run my own server that way, but I do rent one. You can make a blue pike. Yep, you've got, what is blue? Is that Mastercraft, Ramshackle? I forget what color blue is. Ascendant. It's just, no. Why am I having a hard time remembering that? It doesn't really matter. All that matters is the stats. How good is the damage and how good is the durability on your pike? Yeah, but mechs broke the entire PvP meta, and tanks would honestly be more fun and balanced. Yeah, I mean, I could actually do without. I could really do without any of the tech stuff, to be honest. I'm not that interested in tech tier. I like the more primitive aspects of Ark. You know, I think if they capped it at, like, I don't know, simple gunpowder items, I think I would be pretty happy with that. And that's where we're going to be from the for the remasters. And I think most of that tech stuff isn't going to be around. I forget what you learn from beating the first couple of bosses. You do learn some tech stuff because, yeah, you get the tech suit and stuff. I mean, some things they've created, like the tech cave and like the overseer boss fight, you know, and you need tech gear for that. Or at least it's extremely helpful. I don't think I would try it without tech gear. I'm sure you could do it. But yeah, it's almost a requirement for that. But like, I don't, other than, I really like the tech generator. That's about the only thing I use is the tech generator, just because at least like the S Plus version, you know, it can power everything for a lot longer and stuff like that. So for me, that's extremely useful, but that's about all I use on a regular basis, unless I kind of really need to it. Like on Genesis, yeah, I'm going to use some of the tech stuff just because it makes life a lot easier for that particular map. But like here, I never really use tech stuff, although I do have some of it. Well, I mean, yeah, tanks would make it a lot. I mean, one of the reasons why the mechs are so good is because you can jump and fly, and you probably couldn't do that in a tank. So, I mean, you certainly could balance, I think, a tank a lot easier. The developers could balance it a lot easier to make it less OP than a mech, or at least the way they made the mech. You know, and I guess they would have to like really neuter the mech to, you know, make it kind of useless. And then like, what's the point after that? All right, no Calicotheriums floating around here. Does the idea of moving a ballista sound good as a sieging weapon? Does that sound good? No, it doesn't sound fun. That's one of the reasons why I don't play PvP though, is because it's just not what I'm interested in. Like I've watched people play PvP, and it's just like backing stegos up into turrets for, you know, like 12 hours. It's just not what I'm interested in. I mean, there's a lot of community aspects to it, and there's a lot more to it than obviously that. Oh my gosh, what is with this aloe party? Spray and pray. Wow. One down. I just wanted to kill a T-Rex. Well, two more. What the? All right, I got plenty of health. I just need stamina. What the freaking hell? Speaking of tanks, Andrew Sarkis is a Humvee at best. There's some cool things to the Andrew Sarkis. I didn't give it enough credit after it came out, but its gun is stupid. It's just kind of useless. It's like having an airsoft gun on it. Jesus. I guess I need a better angle on these guys. There's 3 of them now. They brought in more friends here. Might have to go back and heal up with the dad on. What fun is that? Go away. Alright, there's 1 down. 2, 3, there we go. Wow. And I didn't even get any freaking... I didn't even get a level from that. You ate all... Oh, no, you're... Okay. That was something. Yet we have space dolphins as a bloody fighter jet. Yeah. And a space whale as a bomber can mesh through structures. Yeah, that's why... Again, that's kind of why I play the PvE. There's a lot of weirdness. And at least... You know, at least with the remaster, you're gonna have to wait to get all that stuff. because they were just getting the island to start out with. So I think it's going to be a lot more fun for PvP because they're going to have to learn basically how to play the game again. You know, as someone just cruising around the environment here, harvesting stuff, you know, not having wyverns is a thing, you know, but it's not like it's not a game changer. Makes life easier, I think, but they're probably my favorite, you know, PvE creature. But it's not like I can't play this game without it. It does change things a bit. I can make a long neck rifle already, but I have a simple pistol in light blue stage. Should I make a long neck rifle? Long neck rifles are great for once you get darts for them, and that's so it's going to be more useful than crafting up a pistol. Nah, ASA is going to be tech on day one. Yeah, but what tech can you get on the island? I don't remember. So you can do, you can get the tech suit, you can get a tech rifle. What else is going to make it harder? I'm trying to think. I can't remember if there's anything, you know, there's going to be some things that slow down the process. So there's going to be no cryopods. So it's going to be harder to get all that stuff. I mean, if you're in some alpha tribe and you have, you know, you can divide up labor and stuff like that, I'm sure you could advance really quickly. But it's going to be hard, you know, having to do boss fights with just dinos right out of the box. I would, you know, like on day one. But I'm not anywhere near familiar. I'm not like some of those PvP guys that have been playing for, you know, since 2015 or whatever. Those guys are on a whole another level than what I do. I just play pretty relaxed, and those guys are used to doing speed runs of just about everything. So I'm really not sure. I'm not really sure if that statement would be accurate or inaccurate, to be honest. All right. Well, I should have. If I was going to park over here, I probably should have parked by the Daedon, because this guy is pretty badly beat up. Let's get him over here by those Daedons again. All right. You have passive healing on still. And we'll just get this party going. Okay, so you're pretty good. Let's get this hide out of here. Let's go put that away. I guess we'll take these T-Rex arms because they're heavy. We'll grind that. Good enough. Thought I drank some water. There we go. Sometimes I wish Ark was beatable without dinos. Sounds weird, I know, but I still would like the option to create weapons like drones or jacked up defense units for bosses instead of dinos. Some bosses are possible on foot. I've seen it done before, but it is pretty difficult, and I think you need, you know, high levels in weight and stuff to be able to bring enough rockets and whatnot into a boss arena. Yeah, I'll drop the hide off over here. All right, let's check food up in this trough up here. Make sure we're good. Yeah, we're running out of food. Those gigas are eating us out of house and home. I do have some food in here. Grab this stuff. Don't need the spoiled meat. Get rid of that. Throw that on the ground. Like, imagine being able to construct a tech strider and jack it up with all the sorts of mods and miniguns and grenades. Yeah, that would be pretty intense. Well, if you play PvP and you aren't able to get tech and level 100 on the first day of a wipe, you could give up. I think that's probably true. From what I do know, that sounds about right. But I don't know how easy that's going to be anymore. I am admittedly ignorant of whether that's going to be quite as easy as it once was. I mean, those guys really know how to do it. I've seen people start from scratch before and, you know, do, you know, note runs and that sort of thing. Explorer notes and getting all those boosts and leveling up, and it's pretty intense, but there's not going to be chibis. So like some of those you know, it's going to be harder to, some of your leveling, you're not going to be able to get super high level super quickly. You can still get high level, but you're not going to, because you don't have all the maps and stuff available to you and some of those little things. I think Tech Striders broke the game. Could. I mean, you know. Yeah, they're definitely busted. I'm scared there's an aloe below you. Aloes can be pretty tough, especially early game. I kind of almost died to aloes just now. Yeah, normally do the center boss on day one. But since there's only the island, it might take 2 days for the first tech. Yeah, I mean, you got 3 bosses there, right? And then you've got, to get all the tech rooms, don't you have to do, you can't just like do the alpha bosses first. I think you have to do all of them. So there's really 9 bosses on the island, if that's true. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works or not. Frankles. How you doing, Frankles? Check my dung beetles. I haven't... This is War Crime the Dodo. I'm not sure why it's War Crime. There's a lot of dodos above me doing dodo stuff. How about you? Red Sled, you got a level. We've had Red Sled a long time. We're going to go pointing to health for you there, buddy. Alright, let's get away from these dodos. They're way too loud. Alright, Floofy. How you doing, Floofy? Should we take Floofy for a run? Let's take Floofy for a ride. What do we have? There we go. Never take out. This is our only ice wyvern, so I don't really want to lose it, but it's going to be hard to find another ice wyvern. Guess I could look for Hesperornis. So should I try the awesome spyglass again? There doesn't seem to be anything here. I'm afraid to use it even though I had that one crash already since I put it away. I'm sure that's not the problem. I don't know. I'm just paranoid right now. Hey, Phiomia. Use some frosty breath on you. Get rid of him. I gotta say, Ice Wyvern is my least favorite of the wyverns. At least Gamma bosses, Alpha is gonna take longer because of breeding. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to do. I would think, at least for me, it would be hard to do any boss fight on day one with just Rexes, especially the island. So the island you have to think about, you've only got like a max level of 120. And then finding a 120 is really difficult. I mean, if you've got 30 people looking around the map for them, it's going to be easier, but it's not going to be easy. What is a S Plus Dermis display? So that's if you can get a Dermis and basically, you know, I don't know how it works differently. Is there a regular Dermis? So you get the little scalpel thing, and then you collect the skin of an animal that you killed or even like one of your tames, and then you can make like a little model of it, which I did. You desire detailed and polished poop animation in ASA. Chef, I think you've got like a feces problem. Cap on official is 150 for all maps. Is it? Did they change that? I really haven't done much of anything unofficial. So I take that back, but still finding a 150 on the island is whatever the max level, finding that on the island is extremely difficult because just the way they have their rates or whatever set. So finding 150 on this map, Ragnarok, not too hard. Trying to find a good level on the island, very difficult. Even trying to find a giga on the island, not very easy. So it's going to be hard to find. It's going to be hard to find some of those things. Oh, we crashed. Okay. Let's start up again real quick here. All right. Let's do this while I wait here. Edit. Customization. No. Okay. I'm just trying one thing here, guys. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get back to where we are. Stop this. Cancel. There we go. All right. What is wrong with me? What's happening? Wake up. Oh my gosh. Boy, I really spawned into something there, didn't I? Boy, I hope I didn't shoot this guy too much. He's not bloody. Didn't realize he was back there. I guess I hit him with a pellet or two, but not too badly. All right. Well, I think I am going to probably call it there for the day. With all the crashes, I'm going to see if I can do some stuff both to the server and to this game. I don't know if... Hopefully I don't have to do a reinstall or anything like that. Really appreciate you guys coming along, putting up with those little server logouts for whatever reason. Yeah, we will be back next Sunday for sure with another live stream. I'll be trying to drop another Genesis Part 2 episode on Wednesday, hopefully Saturday as well. So hope to see you guys in those. So thanks for watching, everybody.